Oh no, Seamark, I didn't realize, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We got ourselves, though. We got ourselves the boy, Christina, with Locopy Copium. We got ourselves OMG Hoodies with Skullbreaker and Archeor going all Kyrian. So apparently you could change those mogs anytime you want to. Like you could have any Covenant's mog if you wanted. Copyfin gonna be first though versus Skullbreaker. So the nerf to him. The slaughter ability is that now Slaughterhouse will reduce the amount of healing you get by 5%, but it stacks up until 8 times and lasts like 8 seconds. So you should be able to maintain a 40% MS basically all the time if you wanted to. Gonna be Copperfield dropping down the static totem, trying to keep Skullbreaker in the place. He's trying to see if he can switch the totem, trying to take it out. Fleshcraft available for Copperfield. Gonna be a pummel out of Skullbreaker as he's maintaining himself. The more he maintains that Slaughterhouse, we'll see how well he can even maintain Slaughterhouse with his PvP changes. And he might still be able to. Big reflect available. Copyfin does go for the Panda Racial. Zerg Rage out for Skullbreaker. Ascendance is up for Copy. Getting some damage from Skull as he's going for a charger. Looking for that execute. And does get the kill. The Fury Warrior Dream lives on. Did have to use in Rage Regeneration for this one. But otherwise he's okay. What the hell is Houston? Hey, Chicago! Chicago, couldn't you tell Houston to just like chill in the arena? Because Skullbreaker is going to end up seeing the second Feral and he's going to be so confused. He's not going to figure out which Feral he's fighting. Broton up next. His play is a Kieran. Going to be tricking out a Skullbreaker. Broton taking lots of damage though. Skullbreaker just unleashing damage on the boy. Big old... Wait, does he have the charge? Oh, he does have the charge with a Warbreaker on a talent. Yo, big execute on the Feral. What was that? Wait, how much damage does that Warbreaker deal now? Was that only an Arms Warrior Honor talent, or is this an Arms and Fury? This guy's playing the new Honor talent. Oh, what a god. How much damage does it do? Can someone peep? Yo, Seavark or Chrysler, if you guys have details open, can you just show me the average damage of that Warbringer charge? Because they added a damage modifier to it. I want to see how much damage that is. Because this man is trying it out. And he's got himself like lots of damage to roll off of it. What? Who this? This is going to be the Boomy up next on team 2. Going to be a big old charge for Skullbreaker. Zerga raging out of the roar. Going to be a not a Starfall for who this? I thought it was going to be a Starfall and Starburst playstyle. Playing the Necrolord Boomy. Trying to make the dots war. Going to be a big old charge for Skullbreaker back to back. I don't have details in PTR. Oh, okay. Chrysler, you got me, my man? You got me, my mans? Gonna be a big old in card for who this, as when we try to see if he might be able to ramp up damage on Skullbreaker. But looks like Skullbreaker is gonna live up to his name and break yet another skull. I don't even know. This man is just actually unstoppable, dude. Slaughterhouse nerfed, playing that weird Warbreaker talent. Houston is up next. Houston, we got a bogey inbound, going for a big old bash onto Skull. As he got himself a charge. That looks like it does significant damage. That charge looks like it actually does some damage behind it. How much damage does it do? Anyone get details for that? I want to see the damage he does. Big old charge yet again as Houston got himself a little bit of a re-heal. It's all holding on to a wall. Does pop Barkskin here. Skullbreaker is taking a bit of damage himself. Does have a regeneration if he needs to. Trinket back up and available as well. Does have a bit of a wreck. That's going to be War Stomp with a knockdown. Does the Night Fae. Does have the knockdown, War Stomp, knockdown combo, which is basically like a 5-4 second CC. Basically a Stormbolt. And he has himself double charges. Looks like Houston not looking all that good. Houston down, boys. Oh my goodness, it's Chicago. Coming out as a Necrolord Enhancement Shamansmith. As a Draenei. Oh, that actually could look a Mog, honestly. The hat and the 2 chest piece and everything, that looks good. Gonna be a Skullbreaker, not giving him a chance to really even get a breather. Is this gonna be the first less than 5-minute duel on PTR? And Skullbreaker actually breaking records before the patch is even out? What is going on here? Looks like Chicago actually trying to get some damage back to Skull. It's gonna play in the Elemental Wolves, Big Fear on the Doggos. As Skullbreaker looking to back up a little bit, get a charge in onto Chicago. Looking for some damage of his own. Trying to make the Onslaught. Is that what he's playing? Onslaught? Where he slams with both of his weapons? Is that the gameplay? I like it though. I really like it. Skullbreaker down on health a little bit. Still holding on to a big defensive. He's also playing Siegebreaker, which I think is what adds him extra damage. Going to be a stun totem as Skullbreaker charges in. Does deny a little bit of that momentum damage. And Chicago is able to actually maintain themselves against this guy. Big heals available for enhancement Shemancement. It's going to get the Kevin Slime rolling in, which Skullbreaker does take percentage damage. I think they're 2% more, if not 3% more. Damn. But this seems pretty good. Another Grim Grip. Would you guys be surprised if I told you that's actually Grim Grip's ult on PTR, Skullbreaker, as a Night Fae, so you can play Night Fae from time to time? Would you believe that's the same person? War Stomp knockdown into maybe another knockdown because Chicago does get laid out on the floor with a big old execute for Skullbreaker. Oh my. This guy actually broke the record. Before PTR even came out, I think that was basically almost less than 5 minutes of a duel. Jesus, the amount of damage he does. I still would love to see. Yo, did anybody in that arena have details running? Because I would love to see how much damage that Warbringer does. It looked like he had some significant damage behind this thing, dude. Did anybody record the numbers? Because I would like to see a screenshot from that arena. I don't know how much damage it does. Like this, can you maybe message me like the tooltip? How much does it read for him? Because it looked like sometimes he's charged in and like a chunk of enemy's health just disappears. Just gets sucked up. He just takes big bites out of people. What if his max charge is set for like 5k? Dude, 5k, that's actually quite a bit. Imagine somebody with 40k health. 5k is like what? An eighth of their health bar? That's actually pretty good. Wow. That's really not bad. I wonder, like, if somebody's gonna run from you, you're getting free damage on the charges. That seems really, really strong. All right, let's get another one put on, boys. Yeah.